Considering a move to Connecticut or thinking about the New England's appeal, I'm going to recommend the 10 best places to consider in Connecticut. Don't worry, I'll cover the ups and downs, housing costs, rentals, vibes, commutes, schools, and everything the state offers. Let's get started. Starting with this picturesque town in Hartford County, Simsbury. It's close to Hartford, with a population of about 24,500. It's a great place for a family. There's a cute historical downtown, is much more developed, but it still is mostly devoid of the chain shopping. Most of that chain stuff is down in Avon, the next town south of Simsbury. The school system is one of the best in the state. Simsbury High is highly ranked. And for college, the University of St. Joseph West Hartford campus is just a short drive away. Getting around is easy. Crime rate is low. As for jobs, you've got major employers like McLean Healthcare and Yukon Health. The cost of living is about 4.8% higher, but it's 6.3% lower than Connecticut's. Housing conditions are excellent. Most homes are classic New England style and well-maintained. The median home price is around $550,000, and the median household income is approximately $140,000. Average monthly rents are about $1,750 for a studio, $1,950 for a one-bedroom, and $2,200 for a two-bedroom apartment. Summers average 80 degrees Fahrenheit, crisp fall foliage, and snowy winters around 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Overall, honestly, it's not a bad choice at all. Just be aware that there are weird tax laws if you live in Connecticut and work in Massachusetts. Taxes are high everywhere in this state, so you might as well live somewhere clean, family-oriented, and as crime-free as Simsbury. Next is Avon. It's a quiet town offering spaciousness and village vibe, located 7 miles from West Hartford in the Farmington Valley. It's upscale, expensive, and little rural, with an estimated population of 18,900. If you like these things and the homes fit your budget, then I don't think you'll be disappointed. The median home price is around $540,000, and the median household income is approximately $140,000. Average monthly rents is $1,650 for a studio, $1,850 for a one-bedroom, and $2,200 for a two-bedroom apartment. Property and violent crime is nearly non-existent. Cost of living is about 9% higher than the national average. It's well connected with easy access to major highways like Route 44 and I-84, and served by CT Transit, offering local bus routes and the 901 Avon Canton Express to Hartford. Major employer is the town of Avon, Whole Foods Market, and Hartford Healthcare. It's humid continental climate, with warm summers and cold winters. It's also home to the all-boys boarding school, the Avon Old Farm School. Up next is a great town, Fairfield, located along Connecticut's Gold Coast. The town itself is beautiful and so clean. There's lots to do. You have easy access to a lot of the coast, and downtown offers so many restaurants and bars. Its population is around 64,000. Fairfield gives you an amazing school system and safe place to live, without the self-centeredness of Westport. The houses are honestly beautiful, even though they are insanely expensive. The median home price is approximately $900,000. For renters, expect to pay around $1,900 for a studio apartment, $2,600 for a one-bedroom, and $3,400 for a two-bedroom per month. The median household income is $169,000. You need a solid income to afford a home, but the quality of life is hard to beat. The cost of living in Fairfield is 49% higher than the national average. Areas east and south are more affordable and walkable. The Metro-North Railroad connects Fairfield to New York City in about an hour, perfect for commuters. If you are already here, Jennings Beach is a must-visit. This sandy shoreline offers swimming, picnics, and stunning sunsets, drawing residents for relaxation year-round. Fairfield Public School District is good, and there's Fairfield University. Overall, it's a great little New England town. Next is Middletown. It has a younger feel. It's a great spot, located along the Connecticut River, with a population about 48,663. The Main Street area is awesome. It's a big town, and depending on the area, it can take 10 to 15 minutes to get to the highway, which just makes every trip a bit longer. Middletown as a whole is pretty safe, but like most places, there are a few neighborhoods that aren't as pretty. Most of that is in the downtown Main Street area here, and a little homeless problem. Getting around is simple. You can hop on the local bus or catch a train to New Haven Kids City is the cutest place in the world for kids. There's a trampoline park. Summers are warm and winters bring snow and chilly temps. Public schools are above average, with Middletown High School, and there's Wesleyan University, a top-tier liberal arts college. Its crime rate is moderate, with about 12.2% of residents living below the poverty line. Cost of living is 10% higher than the national average, but 5% lower than Connecticut's average. The median home price is $315,000, with 53% of residents owning their homes. The median household income is $67,000. Average rents for studios are around $1,200. One-bedrooms are at $1,600, and two-bedrooms are near $1,800 to $2,200 per month. Lots to do downtown, lots of events throughout the year, and an overall great place to live. Next is Greenwich. It's for all those rich people who don't want to live in New York but want to be close enough to get to New York quickly if they need to. It has a population of about 14,328, making it the 10th largest city in Connecticut. Greenwich is a great place to live and raise a family. It's quite safe and clean. Beaches, stores, restaurants, and hiking are all here and easily accessible. It's beautiful. The schools are great. It's close to the city. 45-minute commute is totally doable. It's a commuter's dream, with 4 Metro North train stations, Greenwich, Coscob, Riverside, and Old Greenwich, connecting you to Manhattan in under an hour. It's a hub for finance, hosting hedge funds like AQR Capital and Viking Global Investors. Summers average 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and winters can be chilly, dipping to 25 degrees Fahrenheit. The Greenwich Public School District is top-notch, with 11 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and Greenwich High School. Cost of living is 62% higher than the national average. The median home price is about $2.5 million. The median household income of $198,000. A studio apartment averages $1,800 per month. A one-bedroom goes for about $2,000, and a two-bedroom runs around $3,000 to $3,500. Overall, Greenwich is a bit of a weird place. It's super rich and super protected, but you can't easily tell if you live near downtown. I'd recommend living near downtown Greenwich or Old Greenwich or in Byram where you can walk to Port Chester, obviously depending on rents. Next up is number 5, Ridgefield, nestled in the foothills of the Berkshire Mountains. Ridgefield has that small-town charm, but they are building apartments and congesting roads, and small-town charm is fading away. The population is around 25,000. That's not too crowded, but still vibrant. The families absolutely loved living in Ridgefield and getting that suburban town experience with a strong school system. It's beautiful, but a bit of a long commute to New York City. About a 10-minute drive, you can find trains to Manhattan in just over an hour. The Metro North Railroad is accessible from nearby stations like Branchville or Wilton. The Ridgefield Public School District is top-rated. The cost of living is about 29% higher than the national average. The median home price is $912,500. For renters, the average monthly rent is $1,900 for a studio, $2,200 for a one-bedroom, and $2,400 for a two-bedroom apartment. The median household income is $143,286. Summers average highs around 82 degrees Fahrenheit, winters dipping to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect around 50 inches of rain and 30 inches of snow annually. If you are in the area, check out Nod Hill Brewery for beer and outdoor hangs with live music. Moving to number 4, Stamford, the city that works. It's a bustling hub in Fairfield County, just 34 miles from New York City. It's a city that feels like a town with lots of townies. Being so close to the real city is cool too, and it seems to me that people keep here. Population is 136,000, with the median household income is $107,000. The city is home to 8 Fortune 500 companies, like Charter Communications and Synchrony Financial, and has a massive financial district. Stamford Public Schools include 13 elementary schools, 5 middle schools, and 3 high schools. There's plenty of good food, nice outdoor spaces, and perfectly acceptable services like hospitals and other medical care. It's really a nice place. But the cost of living is coming in at 44% above average. The median home price is $725,000. The average monthly rent is $2,180 for a studio, $2,700 for a one-bedroom, and $3,000 for a two-bedroom apartment. Expect about 51 inches of rain a year and 178 sunny days. Winters can be snowy, with occasional storms. Overall, yes, it's a very nice place to live if you can afford to live here. Both a city and a suburb, Stamford is clean and convenient. At number 3 is Westport. It's a beautiful coastal town in Fairfield County, in close proximity to New York City, just 48 miles away. It's a great town if you have kids. The high schools, specifically, are often ranked best in the state. Its population is estimated at 27,500. Commuting is simple. You can catch a train from 2 stations and be in Manhattan in about an hour, or easily hop on the Interstate 95. As for jobs, it's a major hub for finance and tech, with big names like Bridgewater. The Westport Public School District is ranked number 1 in Connecticut and number 17 in the entire U.S. for 2025. Over 79% of adults in Westport have a college degree, so you're in a community that values education. Just 10 minutes away is Norwalk Hospital. Cost of living is high, about 61% above the national average. There isn't much for someone under 30 to do in town, but there definitely are other wealthy, younger people in town, and that's mostly family money. The median home price is steep at $2.2 million. But incomes are high too, with a median household income of $250,000. The average monthly rent is $2,300 for a studio, $2,900 for a one-bedroom, and $3,600 for a two-bedroom apartment. Next is Glastonbury. It's charming, with a population around 36,500. That's not too big or too small. It's well connected, especially for commuters. The town has access to CT Transit bus services, including routes that link to Hartford. Plus, major highways like Route 2 and I-91 are right there. There's a new riverside complex, lots of farm stands, and more to do in West Hartford for sure, which is next on my list, and a younger, more lively downtown. But the trade-off is more rural, living with lots of shopping and easy access to Hartford and West Hartford. I know the taxes are higher than most parts of the state, but the trade-off is an absolutely top-notch school district, consistently ranked among Connecticut's best. You're just 5 miles to colleges like Manchester Community College or 11 miles from Trinity College and the University of Hartford. The public schools are also top-notch. The cost of living is about 15% higher than the national average. The median home price is around $600,000. For renters, expect to pay about $1,824 per month for a studio apartment, $2,050 for a one-bedroom, and $2,300 to $2,500 for a two-bedroom. The median household income is $134,000. The only downside is that it's not on the coast. No, I don't live there, but it's one of the few non-coastal towns in Connecticut could see myself living in. Personally, I prefer being in a coastal New Haven suburb than a Hartford suburb. Expect car break-ins if you live next to East Hartford and Manchester, but no one in Glastonbury likes to admit this. Finally, at number 1 is West Hartford, just 5 miles west of downtown Hartford. I think West Hartford just checks all the boxes being a jack of all trades. Schools check, diversity check, walkability check, restaurants check, coffee shops, and affordability check. The population is around 63,000 people, with a dense suburban area. Known for its proximity to major cities like Boston and Hartford, it's in a great central location and has the best walkability and bikeability of any town with excellent schools in the region. If you want great schools but don't care about walkability and bikeability, then you have tons of options in the area like Avon, Farmington, and Simsbury. But if you want the community feel that comes with sidewalks, or you want a vibrant town center where your kids to be able to have independence, West Hartford is pretty much the only option in central Connecticut. Plus, West Hartford is surprisingly transit-rich. The Connecticut Fast Track bus system connects West Hartford to downtown Hartford and nearby New Britain with fast, reliable service. New England's second busiest, Bradley International Airport, is just a short drive away in Windsor Locks. The West Hartford Public School District is highly rated, with standout schools like Hall High School and Conard High School. The University of Hartford is located right in West Hartford. Cost of living is 20% higher than the national average. The median home price is around $500,000, but homes can range from under $500,000 to over $900,000. However, some areas within West Hartford, like Hillcrest Avenue and New Park Avenue, may be slightly run down. For renters, expect to pay about $1,400 per month for a studio, $1,600 for a one-bedroom, and $2,000 to $2,300 for a two-bedroom. The median household income is $125,500, but you probably need $150,000 minimum for the 2 adults and 2 kids. This is assuming you don't have much debt to begin with. Overall, West Hartford is pretty safe, but it is a semi-urban area where you will see some crime. Mark Twain also wrote about Hartford, Connecticut, where he lived, saying, "Of all the beautiful towns it has been my fortune to see, this is the chief. You do not know what beauty is if you have not been here." If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your comment below. See you in the next one.